Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome back to my 1985 season replay in Season Ticket Baseball. Tonight we are live at Atlanta-Fulton County Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia for a National League West matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Atlanta Braves. Both teams come in with very forgettable records. These are the two bottom teams in the National League West. The Braves come into this game at 20-32. The Giants have one more loss than them, but these two are the bottom two teams in the National League West. The Braves historically won this game 3-0. So we will see actually 7-0 it looks like, as it is June 10th, 1985. But as usual, we will see what Season Ticket has to say about that. And I think we're all set for this one, so let's get into it. Starting pitcher for the Atlanta Braves is the MVP from the 1991 World Series in Zane Smith in one of his earlier seasons. 9-10 with a 3.80 ERA, 147 innings pitched, 85 strikeouts, 80 walks, and 4 home runs in 85. As the rest of the Braves get loose behind him, we will take our first look at the Giants' starting lineup. Leading off, we've got Dan Gladden in center field, Manny Trios at second base, Chili Davis is in right field. Jeff Leonard is in left field. Bob Brenly's at third base. Rob Deere's at first base. Alex Trevino's catching. Jose Uribe is at shortstop. And the starting pitcher, Jim Gott, has got his own pitcher batting card. And that is the lineup that Smith is charged with keeping in check tonight. Leading off for the Giants, we've got Dan Gladden. 243 average, 7 home runs, 41 RBIs in 85. We will be using blue, white, and red dice tonight as the Braves are the home team. Fans at Atlanta-Fulton County Stadium, we're expecting a sellout tonight. Even though we've got two teams that are going nowhere in the National League West. This one is for pride. Which team will pick up a win tonight? Only the dice know, and in order to find out what they know, we have to go to the first pitch. And we will start off with a 466. That'll be Gladden against the lefty. And a 466 is going to be a ground ball over to third. Grabbing that one is going to be Oberfell. He will make the play over to first, and we are underway here at Fulton County Stadium. 1 out in the inning, not 2, because I always forget to reset that. Here's Manny Trios stepping into the batter's box. 224 average, 3 home runs, 25 RBI in 85. Smith will get the sign from Owen. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. With a 456, that'll be Trio against the lefty once again. And a 456 is going to be another ground ball right back over to third. Oberfell, ranging to his left this time, just this side of the line, just the fair side of the line. He will make the play, and that'll be out number 2. Chili Davis is now the batter for the Giants. 270 average, 13 home runs, 56 RBI in 85. Smith will get the sign from Owen. He will set. Here comes the pitch. With a 599, ooh boy. That's going to be over to the right fielder. Right fielder is Washington. And a 599 is going to be a base hit into right field. And Davis will continue the inning. And Jeff Leonard now steps into the batter's box. 241 average, 17 home runs, 62 RBIs in 85. Smith looking in at Owen for the sign. He will set. And here comes the pitch. With a 589. That sounds very troubling, and that's also hit into center field. Coming for that one is Murphy, and a 589 is going to be a base hit into center field, and the Giants will continue this top of the first. Bob Brenly now steps into the batter's box. Future World Series winning manager with the Arizona Diamondbacks, if I remember correctly. 220 average, 19 home runs, 56 RBIs in 85. Smith will get the sign from Owen. Fans at Atlanta-Fulton County Stadium already looking a little bit nervous, hoping Smith can give them a good pitch. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 343 actually. Brenly with a 343 is going to ground that over to short. Grabbing that one is Ramirez. He will turn, throw that over to Hubbard at second, and that will retire the side. 2 hits, but the Giants can't get anything out of them, as the score is now San Francisco 0, Atlanta coming to bat. Starting pitcher for the San Francisco Giants tonight is Jim Gott. 7-10 with a 3.88 ERA. 148 and a third innings pitched, 78 strikeouts, 51 walks, and 10 home runs in 85. While the Giants get loose behind Gott, we will take our first look at the Braves' starting lineup tonight. Leading off, we've got Claudell Washington in right field, Rafael Ramirez at shortstop, Dale Murphy's in center field, Bob Horner is at first base, Terry Harper is in left field, Ken Oberfell is at third base, Glenn Hubbard's at second, Larry Owen is catching, and Zane Smith, of course, has a pitcher batting card. So that is the lineup that Gott will have to deal with tonight. Once I get these put down, I will be readjusting my tableau layout. Pull that over here. Okay. Leading off the bottom of the first for the Atlanta Braves, we've got Claudell Washington. 276 average, 15 home runs, 43 RBIs, and 85. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. And that'll be a 527. That'll be hit right to Trevino. And a 527 is going to be a passed ball. That'll be ball 1. We will pitch again. This time it's a 367, and Claudell is going to ground that one, or Washington's going to ground that one over to second. Grabbing that one is going to be Trio. He will make the play over to first for out number 1. Batter now for the Braves is Rafael Ramirez. 248 average, 5 home runs, and 58 RBI in 85. Gott looking in at Trevino for the sign. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 216, that'll turn into a 416 against a righty, and a 416 is going to be a ground ball over to short. Waiting for that one is going to be Uribe. He will turn, toss that over to first for out number 2. Two outs, and the batter now for the Braves is Dale Murphy. 300 average, 37 home runs, 111 RBIs in 85. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 688, which will turn into a 698. And that's going to be ball 4. Gott will lose control of a curveball, and the Braves will now have a runner on with 2 outs. As Bob Horner now stepping into the batter's box. 267 average, 27 home runs, 89 RBIs, and 85. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 436. Horner against a righty with a 436 is going to ground that over to short. Waiting for that one is Uribe. He will turn, fire that over to Hubbard at second, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except for the walk for the Braves, and we are scoreless here in Atlanta after 1. Fans are still somewhat settling in tonight here at Atlanta-Fulton County Stadium. As leading off the top of the second for the Giants, we have Rob Deere. 185 average, 8 home runs, and 20 RBIs in 85. Looks like he must have been injured with only 78 games played. Smith will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 681, and a 681 is going to be a base hit for Deer, as he will lead the inning off with a single. The infield will go to double play depth, and here's Alex Trevino. 217 average, 6 home runs, 19 RBIs in 85. Smith will get the sign from Owen. He will set. Here's the... Actually, could they try to get the lead here? No, not with Deer. So Smith will set, he will kick, and he will pitch. That is a 269. That'll be Smith against a righty with a 269. That'll be a ground ball right back to Smith. He will turn, fire that to Ramirez at second. Ramirez will try to make the relay to first, and it won't be in time. The infield will be content with the fielder's choice for 1 out in the inning. And here's Jose Uribe stepping into the batter's box. Uribe tonight is actually 237 average, 3 home runs, 26 RBIs in 85. The Giants are going to call a hit and run here. Uribe's got pretty bad power, so the Giants are going to try to cheat the base, to try to cheat the guys forward a little bit. I'm going to get some stuff out of here first because I just built... My friend and I just built my new bookshelf today, so I've got to get a couple binders out of here yet. Those will, of course, need to go on the new bookshelf once I get back in that way. Mostly so I can get to my quick reference sheets for season ticket. That can go there. This is what I'm looking for. Because I'm mainly looking for the hit and run results, or the hit and run play, which is right here. Okay, found the hit and run play. Because the Giants are going to call a hit and run here. Smith will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. All right, that is a 673 on a hit and run. 673 would be a bloop single. And that's going to be a base, and that's going to be a 2-base advance. So Trevino, so 1B, bloop single changes to a 1B. Looks like it's going to be plus, presumably, which plus, I believe. I don't know why I'm second guessing this now. And the runner's tagging it, actually. That's going to be a long single. So runner 1 will go to third base. So that's going to be, actually, plus should work. We should end up with Trevino at third. Uribe at first as the hit and run works to perfection. And Jim Gott now is the batter. No individual batting stats for the pitcher hitting cards. The infield will stay at double play on this one, as Gott does not have very much power at all in his bat. Actually, Gott's got a lot of power. I'm kind of surprised by that. So the infield, yeah, they're going to try to get out of this inning at double play depth. Smith will get the sign. Actually, are they going to try to get out of the inning at double play depth? No, I think they're going to call... the infield in. And Trevino is going on... Trevino is not going to go on contact. He doesn't have the speed for that. Smith will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 186. 186 off of Smith's card is going to be a bloop single, and I believe nothing changes there with the infield in. No. That's going to be a single, as Gott will help out his own cause. Uribe will go to second. Gott will go to first. Trevino will score 1-0 in favor of the Giants. Stadium groans. Ugh. The infield will go back to double play depth, as stepping into the batter's box now once again is Gladden. Gladden tonight is 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. Smith has got to shake that one off. He will get the sign from Owen. Uribe, not much. Actually, might they try to bring Uribe over to third? That's tempting because Smith's got a hold of a 1. They're going to try to have Uribe swipe a bag here. He's got to beat a hold of an 11 from Smith. He will easily, and Uribe's off to third. They're going to try to send Uribe over to third. Catcher is Owen. He's got an arm of a 4. So Uribe's got to beat a 14 to get into third. And just barely, but the play is close at third, but Uribe will slide under the tag, and that's a stolen base. Stadium groans. Ugh. You see how I enter a swipe of third base. There we go. So we've got that. And now that'll force the infield. They're going to play the infield. They got to bring the infield in again. And Uribe is going on contact. The Giants are trying to bust this game open. Smith will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 383. Gladden with a 383 is going to be popped up on the infield. Getting under that one at first base is going to be Horner. He will make the catch for out number 2. Trio now the batter. Trio tonight is 0 for 1. Smith trying to get out of this inning with no further damage. Fans at Atlanta-Fulton County Stadium already looking nervous, hoping for another big-time pitch. Smith will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 133, and a 133 is going to be lifted into right field. Washington will wait for that one to come down. He will get it, and that will retire the side. 1 run on 3 hits, and the Giants have a 1-0 lead heading into the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second coming up, and we're looking at the middle of the Braves order. Leading off is Terry Harper. 264 average, 17 home runs, 72 RBIs in 85. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 243. That'll be Gott against a righty with a 243. Is going to be a ground ball over to third. Brenly will grab that one. He will throw that across the diamond to first. That'll be out number 1. Ken Oberfell, now the batter. Somebody can tell me if the K in his name is supposed to be silent. I'm pronouncing it like it is, because otherwise it doesn't work for me. 272 average, 3 home runs, 35 RBIs in 85. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 677, that'll turn into a 687, and that'll be a base hit for Oberfell. First base runner for the Braves tonight. Infield will go to double play depth, as Glenn Hubbard is now the batter for the Braves. 232 average, 5 home runs, 39 RBIs in 85. Oberfell, not likely to get the jump against Gott with a hold of an 8. He will stay put. Gott will look into Trevino for the sign. He will set. Here comes the pitch. With a 131, and a 131 is going to be a ground ball over to first. Getting to that one is going to be Deere. Deere will toss that over to Gott, who's coming over to cover, and that'll be 2 outs in the inning. Oberfell will make second on the play. Two outs in the inning, and the batter now is Larry Owen. .239 average, 2 home runs, 12 RBIs in 85. Fans at Atlanta-Fulton County Stadium hoping the Braves can tie this game up. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 339 and a 339. Owen is going to swing through a curveball for strike 3. That will retire the side. Nothing across except the single for the Braves. Score is now 1-0 Giants after 2. Amazing that the Braves are able to field a sellout tonight, even though they're going nowhere tonight. ID Jester now joins us here at Atlanta-Fulton County Stadium. And sorry I didn't win a game tonight, maybe next year. Well, knowing my relationship with Lady Luck, I wasn't expecting to win anything. But yes, I played all those wonderful games, and despite my hesitations, I am participating in the 10-game challenge this year. With adding these sports projects to the channel, I was very unsure about doing the challenge this year. But I think I can make everything work. I'm definitely going to lean into my list this year in the off season once 1985 is over. But speaking of 1985, let's say we jump back to the top of the third, shall we? As the Giants are looking at the heart of their order, leading off tonight is Chili Davis. He has a single. He had a single his first time up. Smith will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is going to be a 350. That dive was a little bit hard to read from a distance. And Davis is going to beat out an infield single. He'll be safe at first. Infield will go to double play depth, and here's Leonard. Leonard tonight is 1-for-1 with a single as well. Davis might try to steal as well here. Yeah, I think he's going to try to get the jump as well. Against a hold of 1. And no, actually, yes, Davis does get the jump on Smith. And he's going to take off. They're going to try to keep the Giants are going to try to stay out of a double play situation. Davis headed to second with a speed of 3 against an arm of 4. He needs a 14 to be safe at second. And he will easily get under that tag. As Davis is going to get over to second on a heads-up play and take away the double play for the Braves. Barely a throw on that one. So Smith will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 316, that'll be Leonard, and Leonard gets frozen by a changeup for strike 3, out number 1. One out in the inning, and here's Brenly. Brenly tonight is 0-for-1. He grounded out to end the first. Smith will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 392. Brenly with a 392. That is going to be a base hit, and the Giants are going to continue to open the wound on the Braves. Davis will come in to score. Brenly will go to first. 2-0 in favor of the Giants. Stadium groans. Ugh. As Davis will score from second, the infield will go back to double play depth, and here's Deere. Deere is 1-for-1 tonight as well. Smith looks to be off to a rough start. He will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 158, and a 158 is going to be a walk as Smith will lose control of a slider, and that'll be ball 4. And now the Giants look to be very much in business here with 1 out. As Trevino now steps into the batter's box. Trevino tonight is 0-for-1. He grounded into a fielder's choice. Smith will get the sign from Owen. Fans at Atlanta-Fulton County Stadium are nervous, hoping Smith can give them a big-time pitch. Show them some of that 1991 magic 6 years early. Smith will set, and he will pitch. That is a 280. Against a righty at 280 is going to be a ground ball right back to Smith. Smith will turn around, fire that to Ramirez at second, who tries to make the relay over to Horner at first, but that won't be in time. 2 outs in the inning. Deere will be thrown out. Trevino will make first. 2 outs in the inning. And here's Uribe stepping into the batter's box. Uribe tonight is 1 for 1 with a single, and he swiped a base. Smith will get the sign from Owen. Fans at Atlanta-Fulton County Stadium hoping to get out of this inning with no more damage. Smith will set, and he will pitch. That is a 219. Smith against a switch right with a 219 is going to turn into a 419 against a lefty, and that'll be grounded right in front of the plate. Owen will grab that one. He'll fire that over to first, and that will retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits and a walk, and the Giants now have a 2-0 lead as they head into the bottom of the third. Let's see. You think I can squeeze them in? The way I'm probably going to end up doing that is I'm probably going to lean hard into my list after 1985 is over. As far as what other sports games I'm thinking of doing, well, I don't know which one I'm doing yet because the audience is going to help me pick, but I think football and hockey replays are viable, as well as boxing tournaments. But let's talk about that a little bit more during Pino with Phoenix, because I'm planning on that being a special topic that I want to talk about at the end of this month during Pino with Phoenix. And the Giants are trying to open this game up and close the door, but Smith managing to hold the fort down, at least for now, to try to stop the bleeding. Bottom of the third for the Braves. Speaking of Zane Smith, he will lead off the bottom of the third. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 132, and a 132 is going to be grounded over to first. Getting to that one for the Giants is going to be Deere. He will throw that over to Gott, coming over to cover the bag, and that's out number 1. Washington, now the batter. He is 0 for 1 tonight. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 464. Washington against a righty with a 464. Washington's going to get into one. That'll get all the way to the wall, and nobody's going to get that one for a while. But Washington will end up at third base with a triple. Fans at Fulton County Stadium coming alive after that one. The infield is going to play in to try to hold Washington from scoring. He's got pretty good speed. Ramirez is now the batter. Ramirez tonight is 0 for 1. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 686, which is going to turn into a 696, and that's going to be a walk. As Gott will lose control of a curveball for ball 4, and Ramirez will trot to first base. Now a decision for the Giants, as Murphy now is the batter. Murphy tonight has a walk. Now a decision for the Giants. Do you play for the double play, or do you play for the outs? Or do you play for the double play, or do you guard against the run? I think here a double play gets you out of the inning, but you don't want to let the Braves into this game if you can help it. So, and Washington's got good speed at first, so if they don't turn the double play, he is probably going to score. I think the infield is going to stay in on this one. Washington is going on contact. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 5-10. And a 5-10 is going to be grounded right back to Gott. He's got it, but we got to see what happens with it, because I think with the infield in, that result gets changed. 1-6-3, and the runner was going on contact. So Washington is going to be thrown out at home. The throw is going to come to the plate, and looks like that's an automatic throw out. So he was going on contact. 2 outs in the inning. Washington is thrown out at the plate. Stadium groans. Ugh. Braves got greedy, and they paid for it. And the batter now is Hoerner. Hoerner tonight is 0 for 1. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. Braves again got greedy, and they paid for it. Gott will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 694. Uh-oh. That's going to turn into a 704. Hoerner thinks he's got a hold of one deep to center field. He's got a power of 9. Do the Braves take the lead on Gott's bat? They will, as Hoerner gets into that one with a boom! That ball is hit high. That ball is hit deep to center field. Going back for that one is Gladden. He is back to the track, back to the wall, and that ball is gone, and everybody will come to the plate for an impromptu meeting. Home run, Bob Hoerner. As the Braves now take a 3-2 lead. Stadium cheers. Yay! Harper, now the batter for the Braves. Harper tonight is 0 for 1. So the Braves get away with being greedy with Washington at third. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. 3-2 Braves, bottom of the third. 2 outs in the inning. Gott will set, and he will pitch. With a 550, that'll be over to third base. Waiting for that one is Brenly, and he will have no problems with that one, as that will be over to, as Brenly will grab that one easily. He will throw that across the diamond to first, and that will retire the side. 3 runs on 2 hits and a walk. A 3-run blast by Bob Hoerner. Score is now 3-2 Braves after 3. Leading off the top of the 4th, once again, is the pitcher, Jim Gott. Gott tonight is 1 for 1 with a single. He managed to help out his own cause. Okay, we're just checking on a couple things here. Okay. Smith will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 528, that's hit over to Owen. That'll be a passed ball. Ball 1, we will pitch again. This time it's a 624. And a 624 is going to be popped up on the infield, about a mile high. Hubbard will get under that one for the Braves. He will make the catch, and that's out number 1. Gladden, now the batter. Gladden tonight is 0 for 2. Smith will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 460. Gladden against a lefty with a 460 is going to ground that one over to third. Waiting for that one and maybe ranging to his right a little bit is Oberfell. He will grab that one, throw it across the horn for out number 2. And here's Trio. Trio tonight is 0 for 2. Smith looks to be shaking off his earlier innings. He will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 649. 649 is going to be grounded over to third. Grabbing that one is Oberfell once again. He will again throw that across the diamond. This time he will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Giants here in the top of the fourth. And I just realized that I don't have my drink in here, so excuse me while I go rectify that. Much better. I know I'm going to need something to wet my whistle before too long. Bottom of the fourth coming up, and we're looking at the bottom of the Braves order. Here's Oberfell. Oberfell tonight is 1 for 1 with a single. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. He will set. Here comes the pitch. With a 138. And a 138 is going to be a fly ball into left field. Leonard will get under that one. He'll come in for that one slightly, but he'll make the catch, and that will be out number 1. Leading off now, or coming up to bat next, is Hubbard. Hubbard tonight is 0 for 1. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 591. That'll be hit into right field. Right fielder is Davis, and a 591 is going to be an easy fly ball. Davis coming in for that one slightly, but he will make that catch, and that will be out number 2. Owen, now the batter. Once I get him on the business card holder. Owen tonight is 0 for 1. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. He will set. Here comes the pitch. With a 380. Owen is going to ground that one over to third. Ranging to his left is Brenly. He will make the throw over to first, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Braves here in the bottom of the fourth. The three-run blast by Horner remains our difference as the Braves lead 3-2 after 4. Top of the fifth already, and we're looking at the heart of the Giants order. Here's Chili Davis. Davis tonight is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Smith trying to keep this game right where it is. He will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 584. That'll be hit into center field. Center fielder is Murphy, and a 584. Davis is going to get into one. Murphy can't get to it, and that is going to be a double by Chili Davis. Giants are trying to play a little bit of come from behind ball. Here's Leonard. Leonard tonight is 1 for 2 with a single. Davis edging off. He might try to swipe. Nah, they're not going to try to swipe a bag here. Decent contact probably ties this game. Smith will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 476 against the lefty, a 476. That is going to be a base hit into center field. Let's see, Davis with a speed of 4. Center fielder for the Braves is Murphy with a 5 arm. Davis is going to stay at third. Infield. Well, here's Brenly. Brenly tonight is 1 for 2 with a single. Infield is going to play in. They don't want the tying run to score. Although Brenly's got pretty good power, so the run might score anyway. Smith will get the sign. Got to finish updating my score sheet. Smith will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 212. And Smith against a righty. That's going to turn into a 412. And that's going to be a walk. And the bases are full of Giants. Fans at Fulton County Stadium now looking really nervous. And I did forget to declare if Davis was going on contact. He probably would not have. The infield is definitely in now. And here's Deer. Deer tonight is 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. Now Davis has to go on contact. Smith will get the sign from Owen. Fans at Fulton County Stadium hoping for a big pitch as the Giants have loaded the bases with nobody out. No place to put Deer. Smith will get the sign. He will set. Here comes the pitch. That is a 113. That'll turn into a 313. And Deer swings through the heat for strike 3. And that is a huge strikeout by Smith. Stadium cheers. Yay! Here's Trevino. Trevino tonight is 0 for 2. Once again, Davis is going on contact. Giants are still threatening as bases are full of G-men. Smith will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 6-11. And a 6-11. Trevino is going to swing through the changeup for strike 3, and that is another huge strikeout. As Smith now is trying to navigate through a dangerous situation here in the top of the 5th. Here's Uribe. Uribe tonight is 1 for 2. Smith looking in at Owen for the sign. He will set. The tying run waits 90 feet away. The infield is going to play back now that they only need one more out to get out of this jam. Smith will set. He will kick. Here comes the pitch. That is a 237. Smith against a switch right with a 237 is going to turn into a 437. And that's going to be a ground ball over to second. Getting to that one is Hubbard. He will take that to the bag himself, and that will retire the side. Two hits and a walk, but the Giants get nothing out of it. You lose. Good day, sir. As we get set now for the bottom of the 5th. Stadium size. Phew. That was a very scary situation if you're a Braves fan. But amazingly, the Braves get out of it, and the Giants come up completely empty. Bottom of the 5th, and Smith is now the batter. Smith tonight is 0 for 1. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 208, which a 208 against a lefty is going to turn into a 408. Smith's I rating is a 2, and a 408 is going to be a ground ball over to short. Uribe will grab that one. He will make an easy play over to first for out number 1. Had to charge that one a little bit, but manages to get the ball before Smith gets anywhere near the bag. And here's Washington. Washington tonight is 1 for 2 with a triple. Gott would like to not have a repeat of that performance. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is going to be, let's re-roll that one. That is going to be a 392. And a 392 is going to be a base hit, and that'll be the first point of pitcher fatigue. So that was a G6 for Smith, right. All right, so that's a 1B. I'll deal with the pitcher fatigue on Gott here in a second. As the batter now is Ramirez. Ramirez tonight is 0 for 1 with a walk. The infield will go to double play depth, and we are going to get some activity in the Giants' bullpen. Let's see. They've got right. So they want a... What do the Giants want here? Looks like the only lefties they've got... looks like the only lefties they've got are rotation. Actually, you know what? They're going to get Mark Davis warming up in the bullpen. The Giants have Mark Davis warming up. He'll get up and start throwing. Washington, not really a threat to go anywhere. He will stay put. Ramirez, do they try a hit and run here? That could be tempting. The Braves are going to do it. Hit and run is on. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is going to be a 629, which will turn into a 639. And a 639 is going to be a ground ball over to first. Grabbing that for the Giants is going to be Deere. He will turn to get the leadoff runner. And actually, that get changed? No, 3-6. That is going to turn into 3 unassisted, actually. As it turns out, Washington had too much of a lead, so he is going to take the sure out at first, and that'll be 2 down, as Washington will make second on the play. And here's Murphy. Murphy tonight is 0 for 1. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 198. That seems like it could be trouble. And that's going to be a bloop double against Gott. Murphy will get a hold of that one. Washington will come in to score. And that'll be the second point of pitcher fatigue against Gott. Washington scores. Murphy makes it to second. 4-2 Braves. Stadium cheers. Yay! And here's Horner. Horner tonight is 1 for 2 with the 3-run home run that gave the Braves the lead. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 697. Oh boy. That's going to turn into a 717. And Horner's got a hold of another one, or so he thinks. That one is deep to center field. Does Horner do it again? He doesn't do it again, but he will get enough of that one to get Murphy home, and that is going to be a double. As Murphy will score, Horner will go to second. 5-2 Braves. Stadium cheers. Yay! Batter now is Harper. As Harper tonight is 0 for 2. Davis not quite ready to come in yet. The pitcher spot due to lead off. Gott is going to try to get out of the inning, but he's got another point of pitcher fatigue to deal with. Gott will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is going to be a 525. That'll be hit to Trevino on a 525, and that's going to be a walk. As Gott now starting to implode a little bit. The Giants are trying to get out of this inning, but Gott is not giving them any help. And here's Oberfell. Oberfell tonight is 1 for 2. I'm beginning to wonder if you take Gott out here. Maybe one more runner, and I think the Giants will take Gott out. He will get the sign from Trevino. He will set. Here comes the pitch. That is a 188, and I think that is going to be the end of the night for Gott, because that's going to be a bloop single, and that'll end Gott's night for sure. As Horner will score, Harper will make third, Oberfell will make second. 6-2 Braves. Stadium cheers. Yay! Batter now is Hubbard. Hubbard tonight is 0 for 1. And that is going to be it for Gott. The Giants are going to go to the bullpen. The Giants have seen enough of Jim Gott. As coming in to pitch for the Giants, now is going to be Mark Davis. 5-12 with a 3.54 ERA, 114 and a third innings pitched, 131 strikeouts, 41 walks, 13 home runs in 85. He is charged with stopping the bleeding here in the bottom of the fifth. Davis will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 165, and a 165 says Hubbard's is going to swing through a slider for strike 3. That will finally retire the side. But 3 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits and a walk, and the score is now 6-2 Atlanta after 5. Fans here at Fulton County Stadium have got to be happy with what they're seeing tonight out of their Braves. And Jester laughing at the line as the top of the 6th. We'll now see. They're going to get some innings out of the Giants want to get some innings out of Davis. He's going to bat. Smith will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is going to be a 403. Davis with an I rating of a 2 and a 403. And that's going to be grounded over to short. Grabbing that one is going to be Ramirez. He will make the play over to first, out number 1. And here's Gladden. Gladden tonight is 0 for 3. Smith will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 335, and Gladden is going to lift that one into right field. Washington ranging back for that one slightly, but he'll make the catch over his shoulder on the run, and that'll be out number 2. Trio is the batter now. Trio tonight is 0 for 3. Smith looks to be in complete control after looking a little bit shaky early. He will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 599. As soon as I say that, that'll be a base hit looking at Trio. That'll also be Smith's first point of pitcher fatigue. As Davis is now the batter with 2 outs. Davis tonight is 3 for 3, and we're going to get some activity in the Atlanta bullpen as getting loose. Let's see, righty. Definitely not him. They're going to get Dave Schuler warming up in the Braves bullpen. Smith will get the sign from Owen, trying to get out of the 6th. Smith will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 201. 201 is going to turn into a 401 against the switch right, and that's going to be a walk for Davis. As Smith loses control of a slider, and that'll be a 2-out walk for Davis. And now the Giants are trying to come back into this game. Smith with his second point of pitcher fatigue. And here's Leonard. Leonard tonight is 0 for 2. There's actually 2 for 3, I should say. Smith will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 236. Smith against a righty with a 236. And the bases are once again full of G-men. as Smith has now walked the bases loaded. That'll be his third point of pitcher fatigue, and the batter now is Brenly. Brenly tonight was 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Fans at Fulton County Stadium can't believe what they're seeing. Brenly has got plenty of home run power. He could tie this game with one swing of his bat. Smith will get the sign from Owen. He will set. Fans at Fulton County Stadium are loud, hoping for a big-time pitch. Smith has got a lot of them in him. He will set, and he will pitch. That is a 554. That's hit over to third base. Third baseman is Oberfell, and a 554 is going to be a ground ball right at him. He will take that to the bag himself, and that will retire the side. One hit and 2 walks, but the Giants once again get nothing out of the inning, as the score remains 6-2 Atlanta, heading into the bottom of the 6th. Stadium cheers. Yay! As the Braves dodge a bullet on that inning. Come on. Trying to maximize OBS again. We're in the bottom of the 6th coming up, as we're looking at the bottom of the Braves order. Here's Owen. Owen tonight is 0 for 2. Davis will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 144. Davis with 144. Owen is going to get frozen by a curveball for strike 3, out number 1. Smith is going to come out of the game. He leaves currently eligible for the win. The Braves will go to the bench. Coming in to pinch hit for the Braves will be somebody who hits lefties decently well. The Braves bench is pretty much Elhat Garbaggio, or Lahat Garbagia if you prefer the feminine version. They're going to bring in Gerald Perry to pinch hit. 3 home runs, 13 RBIs, and a 214 average in 85. Perry will be the batter for the Braves. Actually, would it be El Garbaggio hot and La Garbagia hot? Probably, given how Spanish is structured. Davis will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 128. And Perry's going to get frozen by a curveball for strike 3, out number 2. Washington, now the batter once I adjust the out tracker. Washington tonight is 2 for 3 with a triple and a single. Davis will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 300 even, and Washington's going to get frozen by a changeup for strike 3, and Davis has struck out the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Braves here in the bottom of the 6th. But the Giants still have a big hill to climb. 6-2 Atlanta after 6. Braves need a pitcher. And yes, I know Digital Diamond is yelling at me on that front. Coming in to pitch for the Braves in this one, is going to be Dave Schooler. No wins, no losses, 6.75 ERA. 10 2/3 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts, 3 walks, 4 home runs, and 85. He will be charged with the middle bottom of the Giants' order. Here's Deer stepping into the batter's box. Deer tonight is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Schuler will get the sign from Owen. I can't decide if it's Schooler or Schuler. I'm probably wrong on both ways. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 134, which will turn into a 334, and Deer's going to get frozen by a slider for strike 3, out number 1. Trevino, now the batter. Trevino tonight is 0 for 3. Schuler will get the sign from Owen. He will set. Here comes me dropping a D10, and now here comes the pitch. That's a 228 against a righty at 228. Is going to be a fly ball into center field. Waiting for that one is going to be Murphy. He will make the catch, and that is out number 2. Two outs, and Uribe now is the batter. Uribe tonight is 1 for 3. 6-2 Braves, top of the 7th, 2 outs. Schuler gets the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 480. That sounds like it could be trouble. 480 is going to be a fly ball into center field. Coming up under that one is going to be Murphy. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Giants here in the bottom, or the top of the 7th. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Feel free to sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," but as usual, I will not torture you guys with my rendition of it. I will, however, take a small break. Don't forget, we still have Fast Score coming up after tonight's game. Our next game will be tomorrow night. We will be paying our first visit to the Kingdome in Seattle, Washington, as we will have an American League West matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the Seattle Mariners. We will have Danny Jackson going for the Royals and Frank Wills going for the Mariners. Hopefully an AL West matchup won't be too much of a dumpster fire, as the division is a complete disaster this season. Bottom of the 7th coming up, and we're looking at the 2, 3, 4 of the Braves order. Leading off is Rafael Ramirez. Ramirez tonight is 0 for 2 with a walk. Before we go too far, we are going to get some activity in the Giants bullpen. Let's see, righty. Who are the Giants going to get warming up in the bullpen? They're going to get, most of their bullpen gets hammered by right-handed pitching. They're going to get Greg Minton warming up for the Giants, as they want somebody ready just in case Davis starts to run into trouble. We're also going to get activity in the Braves bullpen, as starting to get loose for the Braves will be, let's see, they're looking at righty with the possibility of a pinch hitter. The Braves are going to get also peppered by right-handed pitching. They're going to get Gene Garber loosening up for the Braves. Davis will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That'll be a 116, which will turn into a 316, And Ramirez is going to get frozen by a changeup for strike 3. That is out number 1. Davis being very effective in relief tonight, as he's kept the Braves off the scoreboard since he came in. And here's Murphy. Murphy tonight is 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. Davis will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 508, that's going to give us a rare play with the bases empty. That is a 417, and a 417 says batter safe at first on a throwing error by the second baseman. Runners advance 2 bases. Batter may try to advance to second by challenging the catcher's arm. Catcher's arm? Wait a second. Oh, probably because the throw... That wouldn't make... How would you challenge the catcher's arm in that case? Because it's safe on a throwing error, unless you're trying to go... Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. So that's going to be an E4. Murphy with a speed of 5 against Trevino with a speed of 4. He's not going to get greedy. He will be content at first with the error. That doesn't make sense to me though. Get back to Digital Diamond. I'll come back to that question in a second, Chester. I tabbed in briefly. Infield will go to double play depth, and here's Horner. Horner is having quite a night tonight. He is 2 for 3 with a 3-run bomb, and I believe 1 RBI, it looks, or 4 RBIs, so a 1-run double. Infield is at double play depth. That is the first point of pitcher fatigue against Davis. Davis will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is going to be a 323, and that's going to be a fly ball into right field. Davis will get under that one. He will make the catch for out number 2. Harper, now the batter. Harper tonight is 0 for 2 with a walk. Davis will get the sign from Trevino. He will set. Here comes the pitch. 349. Harper on a 349 is going to ground that one over to third. Brenly will grab that one. He will throw that over to second, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except the error for the Braves, and we are still looking at a 6-2 ball game for Atlanta after 7. Jester wants to know how well I got inside pitch to work for me. It was his #1 sports game a few years ago. He's considering giving it another try. Jester, I apologize for answering your question with one of my own, but hopefully it'll make everything make sense to you. Does the fact that I'm now in the process of purging inside pitch completely out of my collection answer how well I got inside pitch to work for me? You know better than anyone that I've always been of two minds about inside pitch. On the one hand, I've really liked the narrative aspect of it, but on the other, I've realized that narrative just comes with so many rules for just about everything. Yes, it's a more realistic game, but I just can't get it to work for me, no matter how much I try with it. So I'm in the process right now of purging inside pitch out of my collection. Hopefully that minor little, I wouldn't necessarily call it a rant, but just that little commentary answers your question for you. Top of the 8th coming up, and our first order of business is getting a pinch hitter for Mark Davis, as he is going to come out of the game. But who is going to come in and pinch hit for the Giants? I think we are going to see a pitching change as well. Coming in to pinch hit for the Giants, they don't have a lot of options on the bench, but I think it's going to be... Their options, their bench is just not that good. I think it's going to be David Green coming in to pinch hit for the Giants. With a .248 average, 5 home runs, 20 RBI, and 85. The Braves are going to go to the bullpen as Schuler's done his job. Coming in to pitch for the Giants, or for the Braves. Well, we are going to have a relief pitcher for the Giants in about 10 minutes, or however long it takes to get out of this inning. But coming in to pitch for the Braves is going to be Gene Garber. 6-6 with a 3.61 ERA. 97 1/3 innings pitched, 66 strikeouts, 25 walks, and 8 home runs in 85. Garber will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 200 even, which will turn into a 400 even against a righty, and a 400, Garber is going to lead off with a walk. Infield will go to double play depth, and here's Gladden. Gladden tonight is 0 for 4. Garber will get the sign from Owen. He will set. Here comes the pitch. That is a 255. Garber against a righty with a 255 is going to be grounded over to short. Grabbing that one for the Braves is Ramirez. He will make the play over to first for out number 1. Green will make second on the play. And here's Trio. Trio tonight is 1 for 4 with a single. Giants need runs badly. Garber will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 154, and a 154 is going to be a ground ball over to first. Grabbing that one is going to be Horner. He will throw that over to Garber coming over to cover. 2 outs in the inning, and Green will make it to third. Yep, okay. Giants are playing small ball here, but it's not working for them. And here's Davis. Davis tonight is 3 for 3 with 2 singles, a double, and a walk. Garber will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 346, and that's going to be a fly ball into left field. Coming under that one for the Braves is Harper. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except for the walk for the Giants as we get set for the bottom of the 8th. You didn't realize that I'm dumping it all together. It didn't work, and that's fine. Yeah, like I said, Jester, I really liked the narrative of Inside Pitch, but no matter how much I tried, I just could never get to a point where I was completely comfortable with that game. I felt like, the thing is with Inside Pitch, I felt like I was second-guessing myself constantly. You remember I had that stream a while back where I just had a complete meltdown as I was playing Inside Pitch. No matter what I tried, I couldn't get it to work for me, but I'm kind of rambling on that at this point. What say we come back to season ticket, shall we? Bottom of the 8th, and the Giants need a pitcher. Fortunately, they've had one warming up for about the last half inning now. As coming in to pitch for the Giants is going to be Greg Minton. 5-4 with a 3.54 ERA, 96 2/3 innings pitched, 37 strikeouts, 54 walks, 6 home runs, and 85. He will be charged with the bottom of the Braves order. Leading off the bottom of the 8th is Oberfell. Oberfell has 2 singles tonight, and he's 2 for 3. Minton will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 474. Oberfell against a righty with a 474. And Oberfell is going to get into one, and that's going to be a triple. Mint and the Giants cannot get anything to go their way tonight. The infield's got to play in to make sure this doesn't get any worse. We're going to get activity in the Braves bullpen, as they don't need the closer tonight. Jeff Dedman is going to start getting loose for the Braves. Batter now is Hubbard. Hubbard tonight is 0 for 3. Minton will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 624, which will turn into a 634. And that's going to be a fly ball into center field. Getting under that one for the Giants is Gladden. He will make the catch for out number 1. Owen will now step into the batter's box. Owen tonight is 0 for 3. Minton will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 686, which will turn into a 696. I'll check that in a second. A 696. That is going to be a walk. Garber is going to come out of the game. We're going to get a pinch hitter here. We're going to get a pinch hitter for the Braves. That's coming in to pinch hit for the Braves is going to be, they want some power here to try to bring these runs home. But their bench just is not that good. Coming in to pinch hit for the Braves. Here we go. Is going to be Brad Kaminsky. 227 average, 4 home runs, 21 RBIs in 85. Minton will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 154. And a 154, that will be a walk, and the Braves have the bases loaded once again. I did forget to mention once again, if Oberfell was going on contact, he wouldn't have been going on contact. But he has no choice here. Batter now is Washington. Washington is 2 for 4 with a triple and a single. And a chance to blow this game wide open for the Braves. Minton will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 494. Washington against a righty with a 494. Uh-oh. He thinks he's got a hold of one. That one is deep to right field. He's got a power of a 6. Do the Braves blow this game wide open on a deep drive to right field? Let's see. And the Braves just blew this one open with a boom! That ball is hit high. That ball is hit deep to right field. Back for that one is Davis. He is back to the track, back to the wall, and that ball is gone. Grand slam, Claudell Washington. 10-2 Braves. Stadium cheers. Stadium goes berserk, actually. Yay, yay, yay! Minton knew it as soon as it left the bat. And the Braves just continue to pour it on. Here's Ramirez. Ramirez tonight is 0 for 3 with a walk. Minton will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 470 against a righty. 470 is going to be a ground ball over to third. Brenly will grab that one. He will throw that over to first, out number 2. And the Giants out there are just looking completely demoralized at this point. But do you blame them? In the infield wouldn't have been in on that play. Here's Murphy. Murphy tonight is 1 for 2 with a double, a walk, and he's reached on an error. Minton will get the sign from Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 125, and a 125 is going to be a fly ball into right field. Davis will get that one. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. 4 runs on 2 hits, 2 walks, and a grand slam by Claudell Washington, and the score is now 10-2 Atlanta after 8. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Spoiler alert, I wouldn't bet on it. The Braves are killing it tonight. Seems to be luck on their side, and apparently a greater desire to stay out of the basement of the NL West than the Giants had. Although the Braves only trail the Giants by a half a game tonight, coming into tonight's action in the NL West. The Braves need a pitcher, though. As coming in to pitch for the Braves, once I get this to cooperate with me, will be Jeff Dedman. 6-3 with a 4.08 ERA. 86 innings pitched, 41 strikeouts, 49 walks, 5 home runs in 85. He will be charged with the middle of the Giants' order. Leading off is Leonard. Leonard tonight is 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a walk. Dedman will get the sign from Owen. Fans at Fulton County Stadium have been really enjoying the show tonight that the Braves have put on. Dedman will set. Here comes the pitch. That is a 143, and a 143. Leonard will lead off by working a walk out of the at-bat. The infield will go to double play depth, and here's Brenly. Brenly tonight is 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Dedman will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 4-11 against a righty, a 4-11. Brenly is going to work a walk of his own out of the at-bat, and the Giants have something going on here. Hold on. I've been noting on the wrong sheet. All right, now that we got that sorted out, I don't think we need that anyway. I was noting in the Braves section, but I don't think we're going to get to the Braves half of the 9th inning. Not unless we're here for about another hour, and I hope to God we're not here for another hour. Here's Deere tonight. Deere not having a good night of his own. He is 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Dedman will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 4-02, and never mind, we may actually be here for a while because Dedman has proceeded to walk the bases loaded. Bases are full of G-men, and suddenly, here come the Giants. Maybe the Braves wanted to give this game away after all. Here's Trevino. Trevino tonight is 0 for 4. The infield, they want outs here. The Braves are trying to get this game over with. They're going to stay at double play depth. Dedman will get the sign from Owen. No place to put Trevino. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 243 against a righty at 243. Is going to be a ground ball over to second. Picking that one up is going to be Hubbard. Hubbard will throw that over to Ramirez to get the out. Ramirez will turn, make the relay to first. In time, 4-6-3 double play. A run will score, as Leonard will come in to score. But more importantly, the Braves get 2 huge outs. Stadium cheers. Actually, hold on. Yeah, stadium cheers. Yay! For the two outs is what they cheer for. So Leonard scores. Brenly to third. Trevino and Deere are out. 2 outs, and the last chance for the Giants comes down to Jose Uribe. Uribe tonight is 1 for 4. And I forgot to update the scoreboard, but I will take care of that now. Dedman will get the sign from Owen. Fans at Fulton County Stadium on their feet, hoping the Braves can finish this one off. He will set. Here comes the pitch. That is a 155. And a 155, Uribe will work a walk out of the at-bat, and that is the 4th walk for Dedman tonight. Hang on a second, we may be looking at something here. Minton is going to come out of the game. The Giants are going to go to the bench. And once again, the Giants just do not have great options on the bench. As coming into pinch hit for the Giants will be their best hitter on the bench. It'll be Chris Brown. 271 average, 16 home runs, 61 RBIs in 85. He will stand in. 2 outs, top of the 9th. Braves with a 10-3 lead. They'd like to get this game over with rather quickly. Dedman will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. That is a 182. And a 182 is going to be a bloop single, and the game is going to continue. Brenly will score. Uribe to third, Brown to first, 10-4 in favor of the Braves. Hold on a minute here. We may have spoken a little too soon about that lack of 9th inning magic. Who was that? So pinch hitter 2, Chris Brown. As Gladden now steps into the batter's box once again. Gladden tonight is 0 for 5. The Giants are trying to make this one interesting. Dedman will get the sign. Actually, we're going to get some activity in the Braves bullpen. As starting to get loose is going to be Bruce Sutter, the closer. Dedman will get the sign from Owen. He will set, and here comes the pitch. With a 531, that'll be hit over to the first baseman. And Horner will grab that one, and that'll be a ground ball right at Horner. He will wave Dedman off as he's coming over to try to cover the bag. What happened with him? That was a single, right? Just updating my score sheet. Let's see. Brenly scored. Okay. Now that I've got that sorted out. Horner will grab that one. He'll wave Dedman off. He will take that to first, jump on the bag himself, and that's your game. The Atlanta Braves sure tried to give that one away, but the Giants didn't want to take it, as we now have a 10-4 final in favor of the Braves. Stadium cheers. Yay! Final line score coming up. For the Braves, 10 runs on 9 hits and no errors. For the Giants, 4 runs on 11 hits and 1 error. Winning pitcher tonight is Zane Smith. Jim Gott will take the loss. We are not quite done here at Fulton. We are not quite done here yet tonight, as we still have fast score. But as usual, I'm going to clean up, and then we'll do fast score. And yes, the fat lady sung and headed home already, even though the Giants tried to make it interesting there toward the end. But clearly, the Giants just wanted to live in the NL West basement. Not a good thing if you're looking to make the playoffs, but the Giants are also so far under 500 that they're probably not going anywhere near the playoffs. The best they'll probably do is watch. So while I'm cleaning up, I'll just kind of mention as well that I'm in the midst of my full inside pitch purge at this point. I'm actually thinking about purging down my baseball games to just APA, season ticket, and payoff pitch. But I do want to give Fall Classic a try before I decide what I'm doing with both that and Strat. Strat's another system that I maybe need more experience with that, but that's another one where I'm not 100% comfortable with baseball and Strat. Whereas hockey I've been having a blast with, and that's the one hockey system that I haven't completely hated. I mean, I've had my problems with APA and inside the crease, but I just like with hockey, but I like the flow of Strat. I haven't decided what to do with baseball yet either, but I'm thinking if I go down to just the 3 systems, what am I getting rid of? As far as Strat baseball goes, it would be 2007 and 2013 I'd be getting rid of. I don't know about Fall Classic yet because I haven't had a chance to give Fall Classic a full go yet. The one time I tried to play a game of Fall Classic, I had a total meltdown. My internet was not stable at all with Fall Classic. It would be 2011 that I would end up purging out of Fall Classic. So just a little food for thought there before I decide what I'm doing with that. But that is a question for another day. What our next question for tonight is what's going to happen with the rest of the majors? And to help me answer that question, we are going to turn to our friends at Fast Score Baseball. So the Braves pick up that win over the Giants by a final score of 10-4. But let's see how the rest of the majors fared in this block in 1985. First up, June 10th, Brewers and the Red Sox. Brewers, 924 is 3. Red Sox, 1311 is 0. That's a win for the beer makers. Rangers and the Angels. The Angels are the only team in the AL East and the AL West are at 500 or above, and they're at 500. Rangers, 822, that is 2. Angels, 1323, that is 3. And the Angels get that win. Twins and the Indians. Both 13s, I didn't realize that. Twins roll a 25, that is 3. Indians roll a 41, that is 5. And the Indians get that win. Orioles and the Tigers. Orioles, 1033, that is 4. Tigers, 1421, that is 3. And the Orioles get that win. Blue Jays and the Yankees. Blue Jays, 366, that is 8. Yankees, 913 is 1. And the Bluebirds beat up on the Pinstripes. Royals and the Athletics. Royals, 943, that is 4. Athletics, 613 is 1. And the Royals win that one. White Sox and the Mariners. White Sox, 1442, that is 5. Mariners, 1233, that is 4. And the White Sox get that win. Dodgers and the Reds. Dodgers, 1356, that is 7. Reds, 1011 is 0. And the Dodgers beat up on the Reds. Padres and the Astros. Padres, 963, that is 7. Astros, 831 is 3. And the Padres bless the Astrodome with the win for the Padres. Cubs and the Expos. Cubs, 1144, that is 5. Expos, 1312 is 1. The Baby Bears take that win. Mets and the Phillies. Mets, 1124, that is 3. Phillies 6-12 is 0, and the Mets get a shutout win. Cardinals and the Pirates. Cardinals 14-42, that is 5. Pirates 253, that is 4, and the Redbirds win that one. On to June 11th. Brewers and the Red Sox. Brewers 661, that is 6. Red Sox 14-23, that is 3. The Brewers win that one. Rangers and the Angels. Rangers 345, that is 4. Angels 1032, that is 3. The Rangers win that one. Blue Jays and the Yankees. Blue Jays 1263, that is 8. Yankees 841 is 4, and the Blue Jays double up on the Yankees. Royals and the Athletics. Royals 736 is 4. Athletics 1333, that is also 4. They will go to extras. Royals roll a 3 plus 2 is 5. Athletics roll a 1 plus 0. Kansas City will get that win in extras. White Sox and the Mariners. White Sox 1344, that is 5. Mariners 1221 actually, that is 2. And the White Sox will win that one. Giants and the Braves. Giants 753, that is 5. Braves 646 is 4. The Giants get a measure of revenge. Padres and the Astros. Padres 635, that is 3. Astros 1162, that is 7. The Astros will win that one. Cubs and the Expos. Cubs 912 is 1. Expos 536 is 3. The Expos take that win. Mets and the Phillies. Mets 1064, that is 8. Phillies 1662, that is also 8. And in a shootout, they will go, actually 1662? Yeah, that is 8. So they will go to extras. Mets roll a 3 plus 0. Phillies roll a 2, minus 3 is -1. And the Mets will win the shootout in extras. Cardinals and the Pirates. Cardinals 443, that is 3. Pirates 1334, that is 4. And the Pirates hang the Jolly Roger. We're on to June 12th. And Jester, if there's anything, if you're getting ready to get anything on the channel after I'm done here, feel free to give a plug and we'll come over and check it out. Brewers and the Red Sox. Brewers 1042, that is 4. Red Sox 1532, that is also 4. They will go to extras. Brewers roll a 5 plus 1 is 6. Red Sox roll a 3, minus 4 is -1. That'll be a win for the Brewers in extras. Rangers and the Angels. Rangers 455, that is 5. Angels 623, that is 2. The Rangers get that win, and I'd be surprised if the Angels are over 500 at this point. Orioles and the Tigers are both 11s. Orioles roll a 66, that is 10. Tigers roll a 65, wow, that is 9. And Baltimore wins another shootout. Blue Jays and the Yankees. Actually, they're both 6s. Blue Jays roll a 26. That is 2. Yankees roll a 22. Also 2. They will go to extras. Blue Jays roll a 5 plus 0. Yankees roll a 3. Minus 2 is 1. That'll be a win for the Blue Jays in extras. Royals and the Athletics. Royals, 1136. That is 4. Athletics, 522. That is 2. And the Royals take that win. White Sox and the Mariners. White Sox, 1843. That is 6. Mariners, 1221. That is 2. The White Sox get that win. Giants and the Braves. Giants, 512 is 0. Braves, 824 is 2. And that's a win for the Braves. Padres and the Astros are both 8s. Padres roll an 11. That is 0. Astros roll a 41. That is 4. And the Astros will get that win. Cubs and the Expos. Cubs, 911 is 0. Expos, 733 is 3. And the Expos get that win. Mets and the Phillies. Mets, 1031. That is 3. Phillies, 836 is 4. The Phillies will win that one. And Jester's got a game of inside pitch all set to go. So once we get done here, what say we all swing over and check them out? Last up, June 13th, Brewers and the Orioles. Brewers, 1231. That is 4. Orioles, 1724. That is also 4. Say it with me, kids. They will go to extras. Brewers roll a 1, plus 1 is 2. Baltimore rolls a 3, minus 2 is 1. And the Brew Crew will get another win in extras. Blue Jays and the Red Sox. Blue Jays, 1046. That is 5. Red Sox, 1542 is also 5. They too will go to extras. Blue Jays roll a 1 plus 0. Red Sox roll a 2. Minus 4 is negative 2. The Blue Jays will take that win in extras. White Sox and the Angels. White Sox, 1132. That is 4. Angels, 834. That is 3. And the White Sox will win that one. Royals and the Mariners, we will see these two teams tomorrow night. Royals, 2341. That is 7. Mariners, 965. That is 965. That is 8. And the Mariners win a shootout. Twins and the Rangers. Twins, 1514 is 2. Rangers, 824 is also 2. They too will go to extras. Let's see, where were we? Oh, yes. Twins roll a 6, plus 2 is 8. And I'm pretty sure the Rangers can't beat that with a 1 plus 0. That'll be a win for the Twins in extras. Reds and the Braves. Reds, 1641. That is 5. Braves, 961. That is 6. And the Braves get that win. Cubs and the I don't know why I'm flipping that over. Cubs and the Expos. Cubs, 722. That is 2. Expos, 812 is 1. The Baby Bears take that win. Mets and the Phillies. Mets, 1345, that is 5. Phillies, 926 is 3. The Mets get that win. Cardinals and the Pirates. Cardinals, 1454, that is 7. Pirates, -443, that is 2. And the Cardinals beat up on the Pirates. Last up, Padres and the Giants. Padres, 865, that is 8. Giants, 131 is 2. That's a win for the Padres. And that will do it for Block 17 of Season Ticket Baseball 1985. Block 18 tomorrow afternoon will see us at the Kingdome in Seattle, Washington, as the Kansas City Royals will be visiting the Seattle Mariners. We will have Danny Jackson on the mound for the Royals and Frank Wills on the mound for the Mariners. Before we get to that point, though, the winter campaign is waiting for us to continue in Arkham Horror, the card game, as Diana and Ursula are waiting for us in Marrakesh, finding themselves in a dead heat. Wednesday, we will be playing Dragon Age tabletop role-playing game, and Saturday next week, Mystical Munchies will finish out of the Marvel Eat the Universe cookbook with the dessert, Spider-Man's New York City cheesecake. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care, everyone. The Atlanta Braves beat up on the New York Giants tonight in a final score of 10-4, and I'll see you guys on Jester's channel for Inside Pitch. Once again, take care.